Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis 4. We're playing as Genoa. We're going for a custom achievement honest competition. We have to grab India for Master of India while keeping Genoa the most powerful trade node in the world and follow a whole bunch of rules while doing so, all of which you can find down there in the doobly-doo or the first video of this series. Genoa is still the most powerful node in the world, still not quite doubling right now, that of Lubeck. It feels like we lost a bit of value since the last episode, but not to any dangerous degree just yet. What's dangerous is that we have a coalition against us and it looks grim. That's Poland, Austria, and the Ottomans. And AQ, not forget AQ. And Austria brings Hungary, of course, and that could be very scary. The Mamluks did not join, however, and these guys have taken their time to join, but to not join in the end. So I'm kind of hoping that they might not start a war now. And if they don't start a war now, then I can sit it out and they'll leave in a year or so. Now, trade company shenanigans. I believe I have trade company stuff around here. I clearly do. So I assume that Trebizond also wants to be part of that. Frankly, anything in the Crimea node that isn't in a state can be in a trade company. Boop. There you go. That's going to be huge. Trade power-wise. What else are we doing? We could look at... I think we did research a new manufactory, but it doesn't look like it's any good. Some pretty nice workshops that we should build, even though they don't pay into our eventual goal. It's probably time to start actually building these marketplaces over here. Because we have very good power on the Constantinople node and good enough power on the Ragusa node that steering trade out of Crimea is actually going to be good for us. And there's not a ton of money that's not going our way, but there is money. So, Trebizond, Susa? Where's Susa again? Susa. Oh, it's in Tunis. Not a lot of money in Tunis. Ooh, but I might have lost my merchant there or be close to losing my merchant, so let's just build this. Anyway, I'm just gonna build all the ones that look kind of good. Because we have money. Why not? Just plonking down marketplaces everywhere. Speaking of marketplaces, we can also make these trade thingamabobs, right? We already have one here, trading posts. And there's one per trade company, if I'm not utterly mistaken. We don't have one in the Constantinople node yet. So we should probably make one in, say, Constantinople itself. Costs admin power though, which I'm not swimming in right now. Let's not do it. I don't want to fall too far behind on admin tech. And we spend a much on coring things like Florence, which is a great place. But it's also freaking expensive. It costs like 250 admin to core or something stupid like that. It was a lot. Diplomat has died. That's not great. Because I want that 20% AE reduction and it's not available to me right now. Could try to roll for one. But that seems kinda meh. This is pretty lame. If not to say very lame. I might just re-roll all of these. Costs a bunch of money. Just gonna do that. Because these were all boring as fudge. Now, I just had something in mind, but I forgot. Right, Venice. Venice. Do I still have claims on Venice? Wrong map mode. I do have a claim on Friuli. I do not have a claim on Cattaro. That's about all the Venetian land there is, right? There might be an island here, like Crete. Let's spy on Venice. I don't necessarily want to go to war. Or do I? Maybe I do. I was about to say I don't want to go to war while we have that coalition threat over our heads, and that's... well, no, we can't. Now we have to wait for the coalition to end. So if we had declared immediately, we could have gotten a tiny war in there, but I was afraid that that war might cause the coalition to attack me. It probably wouldn't have, because they didn't have any friends, so it wouldn't have looked very scary. But now they joined the coalition, and while they are in that coalition, I would attack everybody. So that would be daft. We're 59, I'm not gonna re-elect Antonio Maria Pico. Master 1-2, our relative is Gabage as always, and we want an admin guy for sure. 5-1-1. Has it where it counts. It's kinda unlucky in the medium run when you get the extra pip from the random election bonus on the stat that is already high. Because as you re-elect, you get +1 on all stats, but you can't go higher than 6. So the second re-election of this guy already would put him to a place where he only gets 2 extra pips instead of 3 from being re-elected. Right, tip guy, no, next month. Come on, people, just leave that coalition so I can eat Venice, please. Diplo rep -1. Yeah, I'm probably not going to keep him anyway. Well, improve relations +3 guy. That's exactly what I was looking for. Here you go. Get that coalition, oh well, that bad boy rating down. Are you still fighting that war against... How have you not finished your Florentine war? 25,000 troops, where are they? Why do you even have war score? I don't think the game tells me, does it? Oh, it does. Blockade of Siena. 25 war score from blockading? Wow. The Neapolitan troops must be like stuck somewhere or something. So they're not fighting back against Florence, and Florence is sieging down their capital with their 6,000 people. So they're not actually sieging it down, because it needs 9 to siege it down. They only have 6. But they're sitting on it nonetheless. Sometimes the AI is really weird in what they're doing. Let's grab a claim on Yerevan, because that seems like a nice place to take. Just leave the coalition, people. There's no need for you to fear me. None. Whatsoever. Just leave. Come on, you can do it. Coring Tbilisi and Kartli. And Firenze and Kakheti are following. Some maps being shared. Fadl wants to join my trade league. Isn't that like a random guy over here? Where's Fadl? Or is it you down there? No, it's... Fadl? Fadl. How do you even spell that? F-A-D-L. F-A-D-L. I don't know what that is. But they apparently do know me. Sure, why not? Do I now get to know where Fadl is? Fadl. No. No, I don't. I assume they have knowledge of where we are, that's why they could ask us. Look at all our American knowledge. Didn't realize that had spread. There's our subject, Serbia. These are the trade league people in pink. Yeah, and there's no Fadl. Alright. Funny. Is there anybody that I could ask to join, maybe? There is, but it's just silly. We don't care about. Most people would ally me, but none of them matter. Portugal, Burgundy. Denmark almost would. Any of them? Nah. Not powerful enough. I read Coalition Casus Belli and I was really scared for a second. But there wasn't a "you got declared upon sound." It was the Mamluks declaring who don't have a Coalition Casus Belli against us. They're eating up Persia, which sucks. But it's a lot better than the Coalition declaring on me. So kind of glad. You could buy prestige. I've done the math on this one before. This is what, 4 years? 4 years. So 4 prestige, 9 prestige at the cost of ducats and admin. Why would I do that? Pointless distractions. Sure, come on in, Nogai. If you want to fight the Mamluks, be my guest. Koran Kaketi. No, did I add all of y'all to the trade company already? I must have. Because otherwise you would tell me that I... Yeah, when I clicked the button they were already added, even though they weren't caught yet. That's what happened. There's Firenze. That's a pretty big core to get. How much development do we have in Firenze? 29. And a set of trade. No, that's a lot. How's that unrest here? Not too shabby, but still a bit bad. So that I don't necessarily want to hit autonomy reduction. But it's certainly a place to keep in mind that we could do that. Come on, people, just leave the coalition so I can attack the Venetians. I mean, so we can all be friends? Yes. Spying on QQ, Venetia, and the Horde. Could go back to spying on the Ottoman, but I don't think I need to. I don't think spying on the Austrians does a lot because we have a bunch of claims. Well, actually, we only have those 2 claims, plus our subjects' cores. But we could make another claim or 2. Not that I think that taking land, tons of land of the Austrians is necessarily gonna happen. Maybe not. Let's just send you to... Who's number 2 here? Silly and Constance. Improve with allies. Make sure we have the defense ready. And the timing must almost be over for them to keep being in the coalition. Oh right, I forgot that we're also doing this idea group. I do want to keep going, I think. Yeah. Next one is improve relations, which is huge. Also, we got 2 extra promoted cultures, so we could accept something. Probably don't want to accept Tuscan, though. They're very prominent. But oh, the Greeks are very prominent on our land, aren't they? But once we become an empire, these guys will be automatically integrated, so any dip we spend now is sort of wasted in the long run. What's happening here? AQ's getting eaten? Is that right? Oh, you're in that Mamluk and Persian war? Well. Should probably spend some papal points here. Just buy more mercantilism. That'll be alright. And now it's a bit of a one-trick pony thing I'm doing here, but mercantilism is good. What's our next claim gonna be on QQ? Ugh. I guess Ganja, because it's slightly better than Bayezid. But let's come home, there's no real point to continue that. Then here we make our claim on what? Majar? Terek? Or the Lower Don? Guess I'll take the Lower Don. Just because it's most development. This event's pretty great when you're a Republic. Normally execute the Bailiff is like what, lose 10 prestige? something like that. It's a purely negative event, but it's always better to do this than to lose the stab. But gain 5 tradition and lose 2 corruption? I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and click the corrupt me button. Because we don't have any corruption, and it would be a waste to let that go. A shame to let it go a waste. Get 343 ducats. And then execute that bailiff. Bam. 5 tradition. It's a huge event. We got 300 ducats, 350 ducats, and we got what? 5 is like 166 monarch points, essentially. Ginormous event. Huge. Naples rivaled me. What does that do to... Oh, Florence is still alive. You must have ended your war, right? Yeah. Nice. Accepted peace. 66 ducats, and that's it. And the Pope ate a bunch of Florence. I did, and Naples, who started the whole war thing, didn't get anything. Nice. France, how much do you like? Yeah, probably it's still fine. Did you drop your alliance to Naples? No. I thought there was a thing there. What's this event? I can get a bunch of maps. And I get 50 spy network on the Mamluks. Okay. I could get 10 trade power on Alexandria, which is neat, but not really all that much. Or I get a half-price trade efficiency person. No, I'm gonna take those maps. Not that they're great or anything. And maybe it was not the right choice, but it was my choice to make. Now, who else do we want to claim on here? 15 development shark here is pretty nice. Salt, sugar. We can claim Adana, right? Let's do that. I don't think I have enough to claim it. Another thing, no. Hey Poland, how about you leave that coalition and you become my friend, eh? Colonialism and the Ottomans. What's the world come to? Yeah, I'll take the admin. Absolutely. Nassau regaining its stability. Not that I'd noticed it was gone, but... Now what do we spend our money on? Well, let's build that marketplace in Tbilisi. Sure. Build some shipyards. And then maybe consider a trade company investment. Because over here... we might be able to get a lot of juice out of a good investment. Unfortunately, there are no gigantic areas here. This being the biggest one, I guess. And I do own all of it. But isn't it usually my core? I feel like it's my core. Oh no, this is all trade company land. The reason I'm looking for multiple provinces, seems true over here, right? It's also 4 provinces in the state. Azov, yeah. Is that the building... We also want to check back on trade steering. What's the building I'm thinking about? This one here. Goods produced in the entire area. There's also the trade power in the entire area, but for now I think I'm happy doing this one. Wait, why can I not? Oh, these are not trade company provinces. These are actual cores. Never mind. Never mind. I was confused there. But maybe then the Emirati area can have the same thing going, right? goods produced, bam. Get more money flowing, and then in the end flowing to us. Right, steer trade. Bisa pointed out in the comments, and I know it was a couple of episodes ago, but I am recording a tiny bit ahead of time right now to maybe try and get prepared for Easter. She pointed out that so the reason we're even talking is that I built a trade company improvement over here in Thessaloniki. This one here, which gives 50% trade steering. And I couldn't for the life of me find a tooltip in which it said that I got this 50%, so I could see what it actually does. But Bisa pointed out that there's a tooltip here, which might say something, where we're actually steering. But I don't feel like that's actually helping. Shame. So yeah, I don't think we can see the effect of that 50% steering thing anywhere. Unless there's another place. Who knows? Certainly not me. Come on, coalition, go away. I have wars to do. We're gonna grab... I would have said base production, but I actually want the admin so much more right now that I'm gonna take the admin and the base tax. Insult by the Nepalese. Just leave that coalition, Poland. Just do it. There's a bit more of buttering up we can do. Not a ton, but let's do it. Maybe it helps. Trebizond gets more trade power, less efficiency, or more efficiency and then restaurant. Whatever. WE. Probably also have some sense of trade to improve, right? Like these ones can go to level 2, as can Smyrna. Smyrna. And I don't think I have one in the Ragusa node I can buff right now. Well, no I can't, because we already have level 3. So do I actually start? Oh yeah, Sinop. Oh, I don't own a Sinop. Never mind. Yeah, let's do this place here. Keep popping out more big centers of trade. Yeah, I totally want to jump on that, Mr. Popeman. Thanks for the excommunications and all. It's grand. I just don't have what it takes right now. Well, I do have what it takes. I just don't have too many enemies. It's by a general because we lost one apparently, and I wanted to drill here. And I guess we can go a bit higher in our middle power again. Yeah, we have a decent amount of manpower. Got recovered. I'm gonna go to full power there. Look even stronger. Be even stronger. Make people think thrice about using that coalition to attack me. And then soon, hopefully, you let me attack the Venetians. And we should by now have definitely have enough galleys to just beat the Venetian navy. Deal with them as we shall see fit. There's a decent amount of Venetian land to take. I don't like either of these. I feel like heresy can spread. I'm not sure. Maybe it doesn't. Missionary strength won't help us, right? We don't have anything to convert, no. So I guess I'm gonna take the heresy in Emirati. Fine. How much do I need here to make a claim? 30? Should probably make that claim on Venice. Would I take Venice though? So let me take this. Would I take Venice under my control? Because, I mean, it's huge. And it's in a trade node I don't care about. It's going to generate a ton of aggressive expansion, even with half. And we don't care about trade here. We do care about stuff like Creta. And Naxos. And Corfu. And Kataro. So maybe not. Now, what are reasons to take Venice? I haven't looked at my missions in a while. Vanquish Venice. I need to own Venetia. Okay. And complete Rumble in Ragusa, which I haven't yet because I don't own Ragusa. So if we want to go down that way, we do need to do it eventually. It's not like that's insane. 50 trade power on the Venice node, whatever, right? We don't care. So trade efficiency for 20 years is a nice amount of money, but it's not huge. So this is utterly optional. What about forming Italy, though? What's needed to form Italy? I need Milan, Roma, and 20 provinces total. Which we have 9. 9? So again, not Venice. So I'm probably not going to make the claim on Venice. Do I have a claim on Venice? No, right? Oh, I do. Huh. Then I definitely won't make it. All for naught. But it seems utterly unlikely that we take Venice there. It doesn't do much for us, and it annoys people a lot. A lot. Now can we please get to the point where you all leave that coalition against me? We're all tired of it. Mamluks will gain power in one of the nodes we trade in. Can't afford to cut ties with these swine. Ooh, my stomach. I guess I need to get some dinner. Or I spent a bunch of ducats for 25 mil. I like that we can afford to cut ties with these swine, or we cannot afford to cut ties with these swine. Would I be... That's a lot of money for 25 mil. Especially when I can have 25 dip instead. For free-ish. I assume that this is not a forever modifier. It says well, they will gain power. But it doesn't say until when. Because it's forever, then I don't like this. Let's have a quick look. It's trade between rivals EU4. I will try to spell that correctly. I will even put it in quotation marks. Then try to find that event and see we can understand what it does. One random rival trigger country event opens for trade in 7 days. Well, great. Opens for trade. Sorry you can't see any of this, but them's the breaks. Okay, it's temporary. It's 10 trade power for 1,095 days. Which sounds like 3 years to me. Ish. So I'm happy to do this. Get that dip. Open up my trade to those swine. They do not like me much. But then they are swine, so what do I expect? Thank you for the gift. Merchants are very pleased. Do we build a level 3 set of trade somewhere? We probably do. We don't have one in Constantinople yet. So that's a thing. And then Crimea. Would love one in Alexandria, but we still don't have any land there. Go to Constantinople itself. More local trade power, institution spread, development costs, sailors, naval tradition. It's not huge, but it's there. So that's nice. There's AQ leaving the coalition, and I assume the rest is gonna follow suit. I think they were the first ones to join, were they? Maybe not. No, I don't think they were actually. But that means the other guys should be eligible to leave. Muscovy defending the Orthodox faith. Fine, I think I'm done eating Orthodox for now. We dine Orthodox tonight. No, we don't. Spying on people. What am I interested in? I mean, we already have a claim on Siena. So we don't need to do that. Who are you? Montferrat, you're my trade league, right? Cannot really spy on Naples. I still want to eat Aragon, but that Castilian thing is a problem. It's not like that, like we're lacking people to eat. Shirvan is getting eaten by who? By Persia. How did that Mamlukian war go anyway? Well, that's Castile. I wanted to see Persia. Can I see Persia, please? Ah, still in that war, okay. War with Mamluks, Luristan, Hisan Kaifa, and Shirvan. That's unlikely that Shirvan's going to lose that land. But we do border here. Do I have a claim on this? I do not. Who was here before? Because I remember making a claim on Kuncia and then not making any more claims. Let's go back to building Spandberg on you. And then at 30 points, we make our claim on a Venetian province. Now, Creta is a pretty good choice, I think, with 13 development. Yeah, 70 Creta. Crete, I guess. No, it's called Creta in here. All right, we're at that point where we have to put another cut into this video. I was hoping that we could see the end of the coalition, but I mean, I can drag it out a tiny bit and maybe we can see something, but that seems unlikely. I want that base tax and I want it for, oh, that's a lot of money. I should have checked the amounts. I want to spend money rather than manpower, but 400 money was a lot of money to spend on that. All right, I don't think we're gonna get our coalition leaving event here. So let's put that cut in here. Thank you folks so much for watching. If you do like what you're seeing, then I don't know, you could just go ahead and hit that like button maybe. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and if there's anything you would like to say to me, then you could do a lot worse than to do that in the comment section. Now, I want to finish this video, but it turns out that I got a pop-up. So I want to quickly deal with this. I need to spend a tiny bit of dip. We already have development cost reduction here. Let's just spend a click of dip or 2 into Lucca and then grab the 50 dip out of this. Now, thank you for watching. See you folks next time.